Well, I started my recording.
And my recording has finally started. There we go.
Okay, cool. So, hi, well, everybody, and welcome to Toonkind at 12 FPS. Today, for your presentation today, we have Icebreakers Anonymous. I am Jade. I will be playing Triny Tonn and a little bit of Victrola Tonn. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Um,
Everything is fine.
yeah. And with me today, I have the wonderful, the lovely, the amazing. Please introduce yourself.
How fucking dare you?
Do it. Do it, bitch.
Jade, my
It's
fucking
you.
beloved.
Yeah,
Yeah, bitch.
that's me. Now introduce yourself.
I'm Babble. I
Yeah,
play
you are.
Juniper, puppy grandma.
And we love her.
No, you.
So, um, I believe we start this FPS um, the morning after Flockdown. By the way, if you have not listened to the events of Sunday, and Flockdown, it might be good to go listen to either of those. Um,
Yeah, shit's not really gonna make a
yeah,
lot of sense if you don't.
yeah. But it is the morning after, and um, it is probably, I'd say, like later morning. Like the sun has already risen past the time. Like the usually is like it's not 6 a.m., but also like uh just like it's like 10. And I like to think that Juniper actually wakes up to the sound of food being made.
Nanny the fuck? Usually she's the first one up in the morning.
You had a pretty rough night during Flockdown.
I mean, you're not wrong, but damn. She's
Yeah,
75!
yeah, yeah. Like that's what you hear.
Well, she is incredibly confused, and she's just gonna look over, and I'm guessing that TOC is probably still dead ass asleep.
Oh yeah, probably next to you, to be honest, on the couch.
Yeah. So she's just gonna
I like.
lightly
Go ahead.
shift TOC over and kind of raise herself up, propping herself up on her elbows, looking
You
around like, what the
immediately
fuck?
see that. Yeah, you immediately see who the culprit is. Triny is cooking breakfast.
Hi. Good morning?
Oh, sorry. I hope you don't mind if I started cooking. You guys are really tired, and I thought you might want something to eat when you woke up.
Uh,
I usually wake up early in the morning.
it, what time is it? Usually I'm the first one up in the morning. Or, well, I mean, now that I'm not alone, it's either me or TOC. Uh, what time is it? Where's the clock?
I'd like to think you look at it and it's just like 10 a.m.
God. That's late. Alright. Okay. Cool. Nice. Love that. I'm not gonna sleep tonight. And she's
Well,
just sitting up fully now.
would you like some eggs? Actually, probably not eggs.
I was about to say, like, Juniper honestly
Yeah,
doesn't like
I
chicken.
was. Yep, I just thought about it. I forget that Tiny has also stopped eating eggs and chicken as well ever since eating TOC. It's
It's.
bacon and Pop Tarts.
Well, I mean, like, Juniper has honestly never liked chicken and eggs,
Oh, wow.
even like long before meeting TOC. She also
Well, you
doesn't
like
like
one
beef.
chicken at least.
Yep. Alright, you don't need to call her out like this.
But yes, it's bacon and Pop Tarts and toast. There's some toast.
Aw, man. Aw, man. Aw, man, I'm pretty sure she probably smells that bacon and immediately just big dumbass puppy eyes as she just kind of like tries to sneak over and She's doing a terrible job. I'm not even gonna have her roll for it at the
There's
moment.
already a plate served for you. Yeah, there's a plate served for you already.
She's still gonna
Like in
sneak.
that little counter where we all sat the night before.
Mm-hmm. She's still gonna sneak. She's like she's on all fours, and then she puts her front paws, her hands on one of the seat where in front of the plate that's hers, and she just leans over and grabs the bacon with her mouth. And you see the biggest, dumbest puppy eyes. God, she's such a
Actually,
dork.
I'm gonna roll survival to see how good the bacon is, because I mean, not gonna lie, Triny has only started cooking recently. It's
I'm gonna roll her a con.
a little undercooked. It's a little undercooked. Or maybe overcooked. Some of it is overcooked. Oh, this is not good. This is
Okay.
starting out horribly already.
I think it's a matter of like she eats it because she doesn't have standards. And she was excited about bacon.
I'm not a yeah. I'm not a very good cook, so I'm sorry if it's a little overcooked and or undercooked.
I mean, I've established, I think, that Juniper has been having a problem with the oven. So it's also probably a problem with the stove. It's probably overcooked.
Oh, you know what? That's perfect. Yeah, I was having problem with the stove as well.
Um, I think after that she just turns green. She's like, "I'll be right back."
Oh, maybe we don't eat the bacon. He throws the rest of it out.
She feels so bad, but man, that's a nat one. That's
No,
a
that's
nat
valid.
one, babe.
At least the pop tarts and the toast cannot be screwed up. That's super easy. Trini did not screw those up.
Yee. But
Yeah.
after a bit, she comes back, gets some freaking water, cause yes, water good after you get sick, and she's just gonna lightly nibble on the toast.
Sorry about that. And Trini's eating a pop tart.
No, you're good. It happens. I've been having problems with the stove, so it's not that surprising.
Yeah.
Gotta get in there
Um,
and fix the damn thing. Nah. And she's sticking her tongue out
um,
at the stove.
Trini giggles at that. Um, uh, roll an insight check as you turn back to eating your toast.
Oh boy, I love insight with Juniper.
Why? What's your insight?
It's a -2.
Oh, lovely. That's a 15.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good. It's simple to see. Maybe again, I blame a lot of what if anybody like is able to read Trini very good on his new expressions. Uh, uh, and so here's what I'll say: you definitely know he is deep in thought. Like he's eating the pop tart, but he's not watching where it's going, and so like he hits his cheek for a second, and then he like slightly leans and eats the rest of it.
I mean, she's done that many times herself. My god, she's got a 7 in wisdom. Easily distractible puppy. um, but she is just gonna like lean over, maybe press her nose against him very lightly, boop his shoulder
Ah,
with her snoot. Hey, are you okay?
oh yes, I'm fine. Sorry. I'm just thinking about uh, today. I have to. Well, first, I promised Victrola I take her out for ice cream, and after that, I have to drop her off at dance recital tonight. So that means I can probably head home and work after all the ice cream and stuff.
I thought you were gonna spend all day with her the next couple of days.
I I can spare some time to go out and eat ice cream with her, and like I she has her like this is her final recital, so I have her dance tomorrow, but I can't be with her all day.
Why not? You just you take off work. You've had a traumatic event, buddy. I, hmm.
Uh, I
I,
don't I don't really have an option on that. I mean like I might be my own boss, but I don't have a I I and Trinity doesn't know how to say the words in a sense. Like
I mean, if you're your own boss, then you can make the rules. I don't really understand. I am also my own boss. I take all of October off because Halloween.
there's a giggle and just like um Trinity just says, "I man, I wish I could take a month off, but no, at the uh I need to work."
You can't even spare 2 days to spend with your sister.
I mean, I'm sparing time. I make sure to put time with her. I
That's not what
not
I
only do I
mean. What she saw something in the apartment. Yeah, you
in
you called
oh
her
yeah,
you called her out of school because of that. I think she needs you for more than just a couple of hours. And honestly, screw the dance recital. I think she's a kid. She needs her big brother there to like comfort her, let her know that everything is going to be okay.
Jennifer, I can't afford to not work.
What? E- hmm. Explain for me a
I
little
mean, how
bit
do
more.
you put food on the table? How do you buy all this food that I just made for you? Like I can't afford to not work. I'm already way behind with and like for a moment you see Triny's like eyes like just for a second uh like glance over at TOC and like yesterday was his day off. That was the one he had not had like in the events of Sunday specifically, it was stated that Triny had not had a day off in like almost years, like a whole day off like this, and he was using it to clean.
Juniper is just going to. She's doing the boy motion, but she's not actually saying anything. And she's thinking for a moment. And I'm going to roll her an intelligence check to see if she figures this out. And I'm going to say it's with advantage because she's 75. She's probably been there, done that.
Oh yeah.
Alright, well, that's a
Well, that's
dirty
a not
20.
nat 20. Yeah, do you want to roll again just to see if you get higher? We'll take the dirty 20.
Dirty 20, nat fucking 1. Alright, I'm taking that dirty 20.
Yeah.
Um, it's because you can't pay the rent if you don't, isn't it?
Chinese eyes go wide.
I'm 75, Trini. I've been there, I've done that.
Been doing this for 4 years. I have to keep it up. I have to make sure that and like he looks at the phone that he used to call Victrola the night before, and you see like on his screen like a bunch of images flash of Victrola like just being happy uh on his screen. I have to make sure that she's happy.
She's not going to be happy if you work yourself to death. Because then she'll be alone.
Oh, fuck. Roll insight. Roll
Brutally
insight with
honest
advantage.
puppy! Brutally
Oh, roll
honest
insight with
puppy!
advantage. Because that is well, you get a 16?
Yeah?
It's not even that hard. Like, not only does Triny's eye, like, they water for a singular moment. They don't, he doesn't cry, they just water, which for him, it's the edges, the inside of his, like, circular bits, uh, gain a little bit of static. And on his screen flashes, like, a picture of him and his parents alongside Victrola and him. That one hurt. That one hit him.
She's not trying to hurt him, but at the same time, she needs him to think about these things. She wants him to consider Victrola's not going to be happy if her brother is gone. Because man, like it is something
Yeah,
that he would have to think about, and she's not going to hold it back. She can be sweet as cherry pie, but even cherry pie can be a little bitter.
yeah, no. Uh, I think Trendy would respond. I know you're right, but I still can't afford to not work.
Yeah, you can.
We get to, no, I can't. I don't have the money.
Roll insight.
Uh, it's 17.
Yeah, no, that's good enough because she ain't even trying to hide it. She's got an evil little grin. Well,
No,
mm-hmm.
no.
No what?
I'm not letting you. I've been doing this for myself for seven, for four. Sorry,
And
not seven. Ignore that comment. For 4 years.
and I'm not taking no for an answer.
No,
Yep.
we just met.
And
Uh, we just met. Like you.
I don't understand your point. And she's so confused. Like I really don't.
I. Okay. Just to make sure I'm getting this clear, because I am pretty sure I know what you're thinking, and I don't agree with it at all whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
So
you don't have to.
please, no, I do have to.
Hmm?
Do pray tell what your thought is.
What?
What your thought is. He wants you to say it.
I'll cover your rent this month.
Nope. Nope. And he grabs your plate, which is, I'm guessing by this time done. He grabs his plate. There's a plate left for TOC, and he starts going over to the dishes, like to the sink. Nope.
Why not? I
Fuck.
want to hear you say that
I,
then. Why not? And you better have a damn good reason. Your little
it's a good
sister
thing that
needs you.
he's. Oh fuck.
Look, I know that I'm just some random lady that lives with your sibling. And this is weird. I will admit that. I will openly admit that this is probably very weird. It is weird. Very weird. Not probably. It is. But TOC cares about you. And I know I just met you, but I care about you. And, well, I don't want anything bad to happen to either of you. But I also know from my own experiences in the past and from being as old as I am that when it even something as what some other people and she's thinking back on like some people that she knows that isn't anybody in the apartment at the moment would
Oh
see
yeah.
as a very small uh traumatic event or just not even traumatic at all. It's just something that happens daily. I know the reality of the fact that it's not. And a child nor an adult and she is looking at you, you can feel the piercing gaze as she is looking at you, have to
Uh,
go through that and be alone and not take the time to deal with it. Just
Sorry, I had to turn off my fan. Okay. I heard everything. Um I know you're looking at Triny from behind because specifically he's facing away from you.
mm-hmm.
He's running water, he's washing the dishes. But it is clear that your words strike true, particularly because he is shaking as he's washing the dishes.
If it helps, I I have more than enough and it really isn't going to hurt and I want to help. This isn't
I've
me doing it just like because you're TOC's sibling. This is because I want to. Just because. And I care.
I've never needed help before.
There's no shame in needing help. But there is shame in suffering and not saying something. Because it's not just you who it affects in the end.
Uh, or I would like to say something for the audience. But Juniper can't see this because Tiny is facing away. But as Juniper is saying all of this, multiple images are flashing on Tranny's screen away from him, and like you can see the camera angle turns to just like look in front of Tiny with Juniper in the background talking to him, and there's a couple of splashes in the water in the sink, which are definitely not water; they're static, but. Uh, If you won't take no for an answer, then how about this? A bet.
Okay?
Choose the game, anything, and if I if I beat you at it, then I I it sounds bad when I say it, but I get to not take a break.
You're right, it does sound bad when you say it. And she's saying that with like a I'm
I
glad
let
that you acknowledge this kind of smile.
I'll let you pay for part of it, not all of it. What it's missing at least. I have some savings. I'm not an idiot. If you
Mm,
win, you get to pay for the whole month, and I'll keep whatever I have saved to be saved.
And you take the 2 days off to spend with
And
your
I
sister.
take the 2 days off to spend with my sister. Yes.
How about I pay for 3/4? And you use the money that um, I can word good. I am very good, smart puppy. I have words. And she's thinking. She knows what she wants to say.
Mm-hmm.
You use the money that you save to get yourself and your sister both something nice.
And for everybody, for the entire audience, Chinese screen flashes with a new detective coat that he's been looking at before he goes away, and he shakes his head.
She is pocketing that information.
You, I would like to think that Chinese still turned around when he said all.
Man, I wish.
I am so sorry.
You're valid. I love you. But man,
Um, just for the scene though, just because I love my camera cinematography and all that. Um, uh, and Trinity turns around and stands a hand. Deal.
I'm not done with that. My side, my
Oh,
second proposal, because I know what happens if I forget something in a deal. You also, if I win, on top of those two things, still have to take that 2 days off. I'm not going to forget that.
you did add that stipulation.
I did to the first time the deal was proposed. I didn't the second time, so I wanted to make
Ah,
sure. I wanted to make sure that that was still, you know.
wait, wait. So what's the proposed deal again?
2 days off. She pays 3/4 of the rent, and Triny uses the savings to get him and Victrola something nice.
And that's if she wins, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right. She will shake if he will.
Yeah. He'll shake on this. Now he never specified the game, so what does Juniper say?
She's down for hockey.
Oh, I think you just made a mistake. And on Tiny's screen, you see multiple times in his younger years where he used to play hockey.
Make me a perception check.
20 plus. Oh, baby, that's 13.
I mean, they're the only like things that aren't orange or black in the apartment at the moment. There's a couple of trophies, and they're hockey trophies with Juniper's
Oh,
name on them. One that
oh,
says
this is gonna be a fun one.
Saltpierport High School, and the other one says whatever college she went to.
Insert college here.
Yeah, insert college here. I have to talk to Snail about that.
I've always thought that there was a community college at Toontown, probably. The Toontown Community College.
Man.
Where did we get all the bards?
God. But ye. No,
Anyways, yeah. Anyways,
no, you see those trophies.
you see Tiny smile just get bigger. This will be
She's
interesting.
smiling with
And
her teeth. She intends on being rough.
all right. Uh, I believe this causes for a scene change.
He who?
Uh, so, God, we never. This is Oh, I guess we have a skating ring.
Shit!
Amazing.
God, thank you. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Pedals. Um, with that, uh, I believe we move over to a uh, first of all, small transitional scene where they're all eating ice cream at an ice cream shop.
Yes.
Tiny promise, of course. Um, uh, Victrola does see that TOC is fine, which does calm her worries.
Yee.
And
Puppy.
then,
Puppy grandma is
yeah, and
absolutely
then,
holding TOC.
oh yeah, that also means Juniper gets to meet Triny here. Or not Triny, Victrola.
Oh my god, she is fawning over this child. The grandma energy just gets amped up. Absolutely
Victrola
spoiling this
is very
child.
confused. Victrola is very confused.
That's fine. Juniper will spoil.
Uh, with that, we now move over to a nice wide open shot of a, I'm gonna guess, an ice lake or a lake frozen over, with a pair of red hockey goals on each side, and I mean, does Juniper even wear protective gear?
Uh,
Like apart from the ice skating, knee pads, like a helmet,
yeah.
or okay,
I mean,
yeah.
she
So
is
would Trinity then.
experienced at this. She knows what she needs to wear in order to actually, play the game. Uh,
Oh Lord.
God, that I'm saying that that's what she's got because she wears scale mail armor. Uh,
Ah,
her armor class is still just 11 though.
are you sure you have it equipped? Because it might not show up in DMV if you don't have it equipped.
It is equipped. She just has really shitty decks. She has a 4
Ah,
index.
I see. All right. Well, Chinese AC is 14, but that's only mildly better. Um, with that, you do see Trini get on like a bunch of protective gear. There's a little I forget what the school is called, but the school for this like where most of the kids, like where Victrola goes to,
Mm-hmm.
and like all of the other kids go to, like he's wearing one of those jerseys like they make for the larger adults, and uh he's also wearing the protective hockey gear.
Oh god, Juniper's wearing her old gear from like her college days. But
Oh man, this is fun.
god, either her college days or her high school days. I think I'm gonna roll a d2. One for high school, two for college. All right,
College.
college days.
It's definitely the more professional gear, I would like to think, and probably the one that fits her better
Probably, yeah.
because high school year, yeah. But you see, trying to get on the ice, and he is quite fluent with ice skates. Uh, uh,
I mean, I
I
don't.
think at this point, oh man,
Do either of them really have to roll anything for this since they've
I would think we're
done
rolling
this
initiative.
before? All right.
This is the weirdest fight, but I feel like we should roll initiative.
I mean, hell yeah.
All right,
Christ. All right.
and I'm actually gonna roll two different initiatives, and I'm actually gonna stop streaming because we have a map now.
All right.
So I'm gonna open up and
God, Juniper, I love you so
all right,
much.
so
You're dumbass.
absolutely. Okay, I have the map opened up, and I need to roll two different initiatives because Victrola is going to be in on this. Fucking little cheater. Okay. First one's Victrola's, the second one is Chinese.
Oh,
I fucked up.
all right.
Oh, okay, that's a 24. And then I need to roll for Chinese. That's a good fucking roll. Well, Victrola's going first, followed by Trini, followed by
Juniper.
Puppy Grandma, followed by Juniper, which is great.
Victrola
know
got
what
a nat
Victrola
fucking
does?
20.
Yeah. As you guys are, as we're getting into the ring, Victrola like holds both of your hands and just says, "All right, I hope you guys have a clean, uh, it's absolute disaster, man, a clean game." And she's going to cast guidance on you. So just remember, whatever you do next, you add a d4 too.
Ah, heck. Hiku. Uh,
As you just hear a little bit of static on your ears.
her puppy ear does a little twitch out of just habit, but I don't think she's really gonna pay attention to that, because surely child did
Yeah,
not
yeah,
just
yeah.
cast a spell on her.
No, siree. So I'm gonna guess that Triny and Juniper are probably both at F4 and H4, like facing each other. So Triny is going to roll. I'm gonna guess athletics to try to steal the puck and take it from you. And I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna say that like 3 movement on like you get 2 movements in a square while we're on ice. This thing is probably a lot bigger. If you get what I mean.
I'm not sure I do, but
Uh, each square is 15 feet. So if you have
okay,
30 feet of movement, you can only move 2 squares.
okay,
Just to make this thing bigger.
valid. Man, that's a 20. That's a dirty ass 20. All right.
That is a dirty 20. Uh, and he's gonna come try to pass you. I'm gonna guess you can probably roll to steal. We should have
Probably.
really come up with the rules for this.
We should have. God, what would
God,
that?
we're not smart.
What would that be? Would that? Shit.
Sleight of hand?
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, because hockey stick.
Oh
But you have a
heck.
plus D4.
Yeah. That's not gonna help that.
I am going to use my badge boost that I get from being a fucking booster on this server to have you re-roll that.
What? Oh
Because
my
I want you to win.
God. Christ. Okay. You didn't have to do that.
Yeah, well, I get to use it once per game, so.
I'm going to heck and heck. All right. Well, even okay. Oh
Man, we should have really set DCs for stealing things.
man.
We should have really come up with rules for hockey, huh?
We should have. We did not think this through.
No, we did not think this through. This is fine. We're doing this on the fly.
We are, and that's valid.
Uh, with that training, we'll move two. He's now on your square, basically. So F. He's on H4. You're on H4 as well. Keep track of our movements.
All right. H4, and we're both on H4.
Yeah.
All right.
It is your turn.
Okay.
We're both on H4.
God, what is she gonna do? What can
Tiny
she do?
currently has the puck.
What the heck can
I'm
she
gonna
do?
say, I'm gonna say fuck it, and you can cast spells.
I'm not sure if she wants to, because she doesn't want to hurt him. But also, I don't know how to play hockey, so I don't know what she can do.
You can try to steal the puck. You can try to shoot the puck. You can try to. I feel like the closer you are to the goal, the easier it is to shoot the puck. So maybe like depending on your distance from your goal or from the goal, the DC is higher.
All right.
We can say that. Yeah, there we go. We can say that.
Yee. I guess she's just gonna try to steal the puck, cause yee. Um. Okay.
You have a D4.
All right.
I'm
Let's
gonna say
see.
Chinese DC. I am gonna take that idea of DC 10 plus Dex modifiers. So Chinese DC is actually you don't even need to add the D4. You just steal it. Chinese DC is a 12 to steal. He does not have very good DC Dex.
I mean, neither does Juniper.
I mean, yours is a 7, so like we can't talk, but
Juniper's dex is a 4. Oh wait, no, never
um,
mind. I'm dumb. I didn't realize the kind of math that you were doing. I guess she's just gonna move forward then. If she's got the puck now. I
yeah.
forgot where the.
All right, you would be at F4 then.
Alright. Uh, she.
Fantastic.
She has 2 attacks.
Yeah, go ahead, do something else.
Is that allowed?
Yeah, go. Okay, we're coming up with these rules on the fly. Like, of course it's allowed.
I don't know. I don't want to cheat. Uh, alright, I guess she's gonna try to shoot the puck. Wait, I just realized she's a Warn. She can move 60 feet if she uses Expeditious Retreat. As a bonus action.
So it's Triny.
She's gonna do it, and then she's gonna try to shoot.
All right, that's okay. So that's F4. You're a D4. Try to shoot the puck. It's a DC 10. Sure.
Is that still Dex, or is it something else?
I'd say you can probably do athletics or dex.
Alright, I'm gonna go with
Like,
athletics because she has a +3 to that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why?
Babble. It was a DC 10. You have
Listen,
not used your D4. You
I
have
have
not
not.
used your D4.
Okay. Why?
You can't be serious.
Why? Dice
The
Spicer,
rule-
please!
The rule of funny dictates that no, you missed the goal. It's been a while.
God fucking damn it.
When was the last time Juniper played hockey?
God, fuck. Honestly, she's probably played hockey with some of the stagehands in the past 8 years.
Okay then. Oh god, what is Triny gonna fucking do? Oh wait, no, that's not Triny's turn. It's Victrola's turn. All right. That guidance has been used.
It has.
So
Oh, God.
Victrola, TOC. It's very lucky that TOC is still with us, but she's still asleep, or that she has fallen asleep, or they have fallen asleep, because you see Victrola just turn on her radio like a little quick, like choir, just like there's some like music playing in the background behind you to cheer you on, and she says, "You go, Triny," and she's going to cast Hex on Triny.
Oh my
And
god!
yeah, you see on Triny's screen, this just kind of becomes more staticky, which is weird. That's usually how he blushes or how he cries, but like the entire thing turning to static is a little weird.
She is very
He doesn't
confused.
see it. She doesn't. He doesn't see it though. So, you can't look at your own face. Anyways, and so I'm gonna give him disadvantage on dexterity checks, which means sleight of hand. So that'll be fun. Victrola is gonna be focusing on that. That's a bonus action. You know what? She's gonna cast Mage Hand on like close to the floor, close to the puck, and just flick it in your direction. Like it ricocheted off of the snow somehow instead of sticking in it,
What?
and it's now heading towards you.
Juniper is so confused.
And the Mage Hand disappears, obviously.
This is a confused puppy.
Don't worry about it.
That is not
after
how
that,
snow physics works.
I mean, Toon physics. Anyways, it is now Triny's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Triny is going to cast Fidicious Retreat. fucking try to catch up to you. Because he's at H4. You made it all the way to D4. So that way he's 1, 2, 3, 4. He's at E4 or he's at E4. Um he is going to try to steal from you.
How many points are we going to, by the way?
Um you wanna just say that you wanna say like the first two to strike win? First to two?
Alright, I'm
Okay.
down.
20 plus 2 and oh, that is not. Nope. I know how to roll.
Dice Parser likes to bully me, guys, just so you're aware.
Okay, what's your DC again?
An 11.
A good thing that he has disadvantage. I mean, technically, if it meets, it beats.
Yeah!
So far, we have just been fumbling. Like both Triny and Juniper were like so pumped for this, like, and we have just been like basically the equivalent of hockey to kids like paddling each other in their face.
I mean, I imagine, like, they're probably being very rough with each other, but, like, they're not sure they really want to.
Hurt the other.
Yeah.
That's fine. That was Chinese action. I will actually. He has a second attack. He will. I mean, no, you said fuck. No, that's fine. That's all he can do.
You can.
Go ahead.
You can
He
use.
can't try to make. He can't make a shot from this, and he has to stole it from you. You still have it.
What? I thought meets it beats it. I
Oh
thought he
wait,
had
that's
it.
right.
Yeah, I thought he had
Yeah,
it.
yeah, you're right. No, he does have it. It's he can't move anymore though. He was trying to catch up. He had to catch up to you, meaning he used up all his movement getting to you.
Ah, shit. Alright. I. Alright. Then I guess she's just gonna try and steal it back and then smack it again.
Please.
Please, Dice Parser. It's an 8. Okay. That's an 8. Alright.
Yeah.
She can't steal it. I guess she'll just try to steal again. Please, Dice Parser, be nice. Or. Alright, well, that ends that.
Man, it's a good thing Victrola's here to help, huh?
Listen, I warned you she had shitty decks.
No, this is fine. This is the reason why Victrola's here. Um, I'm gonna roll something for Victrola, and it's gonna be like she's looking at this and it's just like, are they serious? Are they serious? It's just cast Mage Hand again underneath Triny where he can't see, and just hit the puck again. Flick it. And I'm just gonna roll. I don't know what the fuck it is. Plus, like, it's intelligence, I guess. Yeah, +1 because it's a fucking spell. So,
I'm gonna have.
Victrola, you're the only one who rolls well.
I'm gonna pull up Binkie's sheet because I'm sure that Binkie's probably with them as well. If you would like, would you like me to bring Binkie into this?
I would be so down. What if Binkie is seeing Victrola cheat in favor of Juniper?
Robot to robot communication. The fuck is going on? Oh, you're trying to help my mom? This person needs a break? Okay, I'll try to help.
Exactly. But Victrola rolled a 20. Uh, you have the puck now. Literally, it somehow Triny was like what the fuck are they doing? Hockey pucks, but they keep it in place. And suddenly, like, it just flicks underneath his puck towards your direction, almost like making absolutely no sense. And Triny's just as confused as you are.
What? Oh, that's a 2. Okay. Binkie goes last.
Binkie goes what?
Binkie goes last.
Oh, Binkie goes last. Perfect. It is now Triny's turn, and he still has advantage. I'm just gonna roll. Oh, that doesn't meet it. That doesn't meet it. He does not manage to steal it. He's already at disadvantage. Yeah, no, he's fine. Um, go ahead. It's your turn.
Shit. All right. Uh, she's gonna turn around. She's gonna get closer, even though she really doesn't have to get any closer, and she's just gonna yeet. She's gonna yeet. Time to yeet. That's it's fucking 7 again.
Maybe Binky does something to give you advantage. Can Binky give the slap action somehow?
Let's see. What bonus actions does she have? Um. Mm, okay. Christ. Okay. What do you have in terms of spells? Do you have anything? No, you don't. You don't have anything that can do that.
Binky, please.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think Binkie really has anything that can help in that situation.
Baby.
She really is just baby.
Understandable. Victrola just has like hand on face, like
She has disguised self and alarm.
Binky
I.
turns Binky turns into a smaller Juniper through the sky self and gets on the fucking field. He's very confused.
What?
That was just a dumb idea.
It was adorable.
Oh yeah.
Okay, actually, she can cast alarm to be a distraction.
I don't know if you know how alarm works, but you know what? At this point, yeah, sure.
Oh, never mind. You're right, I'm dumb.
No, you're good. No, you're good. No, I'm so sorry. Literally, you could cast a spell and just like sleight of hand it to like make it seem like it came from nowhere.
God. She has. Binkie has nothing, and I don't want to use Juniper's. Why did I choose Binkie to be a ranger? Why have I done this?
Understandable. Have a nice day.
God.
Uh,
Uh.
the I'm gonna guess the puck probably bounces off the goal and it's now more towards the center.
Alright. Uh. I mean, Juniper can't do anything. Binkie can't do anything. It's Victrola's turn. In hindsight,
Oh,
making
baby.
Binkie a fucking ranger was a terrible idea, and the spells that I gave her are atrocious. Um.
Victrola, baby, please. What do you have? Okay. Goodness gracious, kiddo. You know what? Victrola is gonna. No, fuck it. We're we're over a lake, right?
Yeah. I.
How? Okay. I have a thought, and I don't know if we want to take it this way.
Uh. That. What is the thought? Because that would depend.
How deep do you think this ice is?
Fuck. I don't know. It would have to be thick enough to hold. I'm pretty sure a 200-pound puppy.
My idea is that Victrola is so exasperated, she accidentally casts Shatter.
God, okay. I mean,
Uh,
you know what? You know what? This would be a perfect transition. You know why? You know why? You know what? You know, remember how
yeah,
I
I
said in
think
the
I think
ends the thing with like
yeah,
with Juniper and water,
yeah,
specifically like water that she can be submerged in.
yeah,
Mhm. Mhm.
yeah.
Think
I'm
about
thinking
that.
about trying. Yeah, I'm thinking about trying to going in there
God. Okay, I was about to
because.
say consider both of them going in.
All right, yeah. You know what?
Consider both of them go
Yeah.
in, and we take a pause because that means angst time comes after.
Oh yeah. Here's what I'm. Okay, so here's what happens. It is Victrola's turn. I am going to have Victrola cast Shatter at second level. That is, yeah, that is 3d8 thunder damage on a 10-foot radius. We are next to each other, correct?
Mhm. Mhm.
So, one moment. She is focusing so that way it doesn't actually cause damage onto the both of us. She's just exasperated, and you just hear Victrola just yell, "Ah, for the God's sake, would you want if you just please just score?" And that last bit just gets really loud, and I'm just gonna roll 3d8.
Oh God. Okay.
That's 11 damage.
That's 11 damage, and ice is pretty much like glass.
Yeah. It takes actually it's either stone, crystal, or metal. It has disadvantage on the saving throw, which
I,
it
I
just
mean,
takes double damage.
honestly,
It's 22.
I
It
would,
breaks.
I would say like since ice is like glass, it probably takes triple damage.
You're right. It breaks the point. And oh, would you like me to describe the scene?
Go for
Or
it.
would you like
Like, describe what's going on with
because
Triny, and I'll describe what's going on with Juniper after the break.
perfect. So the way that I imagine is the moment that Victrola says score, just a line of like a crack in the ice begins to form at her feet, and then just quickly shoots towards Triny and Juniper. And suddenly, underneath them, the ice just forms like that spider-like breaking pattern, and then it breaks.
Oh
And
God. All right. All right. Okay. Let me roll a
I think
thing real quick, and then I'll have to. Then it's break time, everybody.
man, I really am sad that TOC is asleep for this.
God. And this is at disadvantage. Okay, well that's a 0 for her first one. All right, that's a straight up 0 for her whiz save. Okay, all right, starting off strong, babe. You're doing good, babe.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna take a break here, and we'll come back for Angst.
Yup.
And we'll come back for Angst after the break.
Oh.
Man, that sure was a hockey game, huh?
Sure was a hockey game. Honestly, I'm imagining that they were on each other's ass the entire time.
You know what? Yeah, just like, but straight up, like, I'm just gonna say, like, Tiny probably tried to. It's hockey. You tackle each other.
Mhm. It's hard
Yeah.
to tackle somebody that's taller than you though. And like I'm imagining she's pretty good at holding her own. Uh it's also a good thing that they started out like when she it's a good thing that he wasn't that far away from her when she first tried to steal the puck, because she would have intentionally rammed into him in order to get to it.
Yeah, yeah. Author, you're just in time for the angst.
Yeah.
Um,
So
uh,
Pubby
we need to
and
give you a summary
yeah,
because we feel like TOC would be very awake for this.
probably honestly.
Yeah,
I mean, considering the fact that Juniper got a fucking 0 on her whiz save for being submerged in water.
in ice water. By the way, this is an ice lake.
Yeah, ice water, ice water. Mm-hmm. Very reminiscent of some trauma for her.
Trying to let us ready. But yeah, we are currently on a smoke break. Probably gonna take 10 minutes. I'm just reading the nuts and bolts gallery.
Same. Honestly, author, that's up to you, because like, there's gonna be a point after this where I think, God, this might actually take longer than 2 hours, considering that Juniper is planning on taking Triny to the lake. The lake. Uh,
Ah, that's big nebula. Yeah, just
yeah.
uh, author. If you are willing to join us for this FPS, feel free. You do not have to. It is like 2 a.m. for you.
Yeah.
It's 3. Oh, you're not on CST. Yeah.
I will say, unfortunately, I don't think Juniper's gonna want TOC to come with to the lake. Due to reasons, the only reason why she's taking Triny is A, because now this, but also B, he's also a detective. So in theory, in her mind, Triny should be safe from Detective Goldie.
Fantastic. I can't wait for Detective Goldie to show up at Chinese house and be like, "We need to talk."
You know what? Probably.
Gone out immediately.
But the thing is, hopefully, because he's also a detective, Goldie cannot
Uh,
take Triny.
go pedals. Go brush your teeth. Pedals. Go brush your teeth.
Yee.
Yeah, we'll yeah. We don't know how long this break is gonna be.
No, I ain't got no
Um,
idea either.
Saria, Saria, um, uh, this puppy is about to fall into an ice lake, and let's just say, shit went down. That's very similar to this, and
Mm-hmm.
trauma,
Hee-hoo, trauma.
and Triny's part of it. Luckily, Triny has never fallen into ice lake, so I'm not having to make a wisdom check. I'm having to make Constitution saves because cold fucking water. I would suggest Juniper also make some Constitution saves, to be honest.
Oh, son of a bitch, you right. You fucking right.
And we should also make concentration checks, because this just retreat is concentration. Oh
Oh,
yeah, no, Vic has never casted Shatter. I don't think at the very least. I think she casted Eldritch Blast
what is her con?
once.
Con save 5. I'm gonna make her con save at disadvantage because of the fact that she got a fucking 0 on her whiz save. She's not moving. She is in too
Oh,
much
this not
shock
like
to move. Alright, well, right off the bat, that's a
well,
fucking 9. Dice Parser just
author.
loves to torture her, and that's a nat 1. Alright.
I am so sorry for what's gonna happen.
Jesus.
Alright.
Hello.
Hi. Hi.
I'm so sorry that this happened.
No, don't worry about it. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying torturing my puppy.
Well, luckily, Tiny rolled a 17 for con save, so he's
uh,
fine. Well, as
man.
fine as you can be when you're dipped in ice cold water.
Very suddenly.
Very suddenly.
I,
He's
this,
probably gonna see you and immediately be like, "Oh, oh no," because Hey, are you turning white again?
Juniper?
I mean, didn't Juniper turn a different color when during
Oh yeah, no.
Flockdown?
She did that very Toonish thing of turning entirely white. I'm not sure if she would this time, because it's not a negative one, it's a 0. But that's still pretty
Ah,
fucking bad. Um, but she's not moving.
oh, Triny is definitely gonna help.
I honestly think with that Nat 1, she's older, and you know what happens when you suddenly get submerged into a different temperature of water? That happens. I,
I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this.
I don't remember what it's called, but it could be a mixture of that. So, like, that Nat 1 unfortunately makes sense with that 0 in a whiz save. And also the fact that she is 75 and she was just suddenly dunked into ice water.
Man, Triny, you need healing spells. You have less than 30 seconds before shock kicks in. We should probably stay within initiative, to be honest.
Probably, yeah. I think
Uh,
TOC would probably need to enter
add
initiative.
into the initiative because you would hear the shatter and immediately wake up. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna say we come back at like 3:12.
Alright.
Gives us 4 minutes. I'm gonna grab some water as well.
Cool beans. I'm gonna pull up Binkie's sheet because I'm pretty sure she might. No, she doesn't. Never mind. I'm I'm gonna fuck around with Binkie's sheet and fix this shit because this is ridiculous. Binkie's supposed to be helpful. So far, she's not been helpful. And I feel bad saying that because this is a baby character, but damn.
Babble, would you mind giving me a little bit of like, where are we? Because I haven't been listening. I have no idea. Like, are we at the rink? Are we like?
We are at the rink, and the rink is, it's not the lake that Jade and I have been hinting at, but it is a lake somewhere in Toontown, and it's been made into an ice skating rink.
Nice.
And
Yeah, like from Horse on Ice.
basically, yeah. And yeah, Victrola accidentally casted Shatter, and yeah, both of them are not doing great. I mean, well, I mean, Triny is somewhat fine. God, Dice Parser is mean.
Man.
Such is the life of Babble, because Dice Parser is repeatedly mean to me. Good for Angst, not so great when you want to be soft. Man,
I'm just like,
how many
TUC
times
was at home and then they woke up and like, is this a nightmare? They don't know.
I mean, it could be a nightmare. Junipers might be going into shock, man. It's a nat 1 and a 0. She's not moving.
Gosh.
Like, she wasn't going to be moving even before the nat 1 because, oh god, I am being submerged in water. Trauma. Man, how many times am I going to say man in this recording? But really, that's just my mood. My mood is just, man.
Hi, how's it going? Back.
Hi.
What have I missed?
Not much, really. I mean, I've been feeling author in. I've just been saying man a lot because man.
Yeah.
God. I'm pretty sure I can say God all I want. Dice Parser's not gonna fucking help me.
All right. I believe it is 312. So, angst warning for the rest of this video.
It gonna be high.
Very high. It's gonna be high.
It gonna be high.
With that.
All right. With that,
So,
should
author,
I start or should author?
would
Go
you
for it.
please roll initiative?
Jesus, alright. Hi, everybody.
Also, yeah, we have author now.
Unexpected chicken. But author, my beloved. There are many beloveds in this chat today. Hello, everybody.
I'm just writing down.
Oh, come on. The freaking sheet doesn't want to respond. There we go.
I'm just writing down our initiative count. Doing this.
Alright.
This is something that Binkie would be able to help with.
Is Binkie spelled with a Y or with an IE?
IE.
IE, okay. And then, GOC, when you roll initiative, do tell me. That's an 11.
11.
I think that puts you right below Triny, but above Juniper. So that makes you
Fair
right
enough.
there. This is the current initiative.
All right.
Last time it was Victrola's turn. So, Triny. Boy, you are submerged in water immediately. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Man.
Immediately, he is looking for Juniper. Because he saw her fall with him. So,
God damn it.
what's happening? Babble? A little bit of technical difficulty, everybody.
Sorry about that.
Nope.
You're good.
You're fine, bud.
What is happening?
Triny is looking for Juniper. What does Juniper look like?
I mean, she's bright ass orange, but also I'm gonna roll to see how deep she's gotten by this point. Cause she's a heavy puppy, and she's not moving, so she's probably sinking. God, I don't know like what kind of dice I should roll, because I don't know how deep this.
Roll a d20. We're gonna say this is a deep lake, so like 40 feet.
All right. Okay, she's 13 feet down. I mean, if it's cold enough to be frozen, it's gonna be difficult to see her even if she's that far. Like.
You know what? I'll have Triny roll a perception check.
Yeah, I would say roll with perception. If it weren't for the fact that she's that far down, I would say roll with advantage. But I'm not giving you disadvantage because she's bright orange.
Yeah, so we're just gonna roll straight.
That's an 8. That's an 8.
That sure is an 8.
That's an
Boy,
8.
I wish I didn't use that badge boost.
God. I don't think.
Oh. Juniper, I'm guessing you immediately just dropped concentration with the.
Oh yeah, no. Any concentration that she had is fucking gone.
Oh yeah. Okay. Triny. Just roll.
Guys, that's a 0 and a nat 1. Like anything that she was doing, she's since stopped.
That's 6+1.
Gosh.
Okay, Triny manages to keep concentration. So he still has Speditious Retreat at the very least. With that, he is. Fuck, he just rolled perception. He fucking failed. He did not see her. Fuck, he's going to cast message at TOC and hope to God they're awake.
All right.
Because TOC, in your brain, you just immediately hear, wake up. We fell into ice water. I don't see her.
What?
Wait, is that
TOC is going to get up like a shot and take in the situation and freaking book it for the ice.
Oh man, this is so alright, yeah. Yeah, you're there. We're just gonna say you're there. We don't really have a map. So
We do have a map, but man!
yeah, we do. But it's not for this.
No, not for this, no!
No. What are you doing? What are you doing to see? Are you jumping in or?
I mean, I have a hammer character and all the world's nailed. They're just gonna yeah, I think they dive in after.
Hey, you told me that chickens sink, right?
They sink after a point, yes. They have to
You're
be saturated first.
Are you submersing yourself in the water though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They do have some insulation. It just doesn't last long.
Yeah, this is really cold water. Fuck.
What have we done?
Yeah, this is not a good scenario for us to put our characters in, huh? I am so sorry I even recommended the Shatter, but this is happening now.
I regret nothing. I regret absolutely nothing. I need you to know this. Terrorize my puppy.
Understandable. Roll a perception check, I guess, TOC. I've somehow taken up a small role of the I am.
You said perception?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Just straight perception, because I can't give you advantage. I also can't give you disadvantage, thankfully, though. It's a 15. I mean, I'm.
You.
It's really dark.
I think you see her.
Yeah, no, fuck it. Yeah, you see her. She ain't moving.
I mean, they're gonna swim down and pull her up.
God, okay.
Like,
Heavy puppy in water, sinking, apparently really fast. You might want to make a strength check.
Mm-hmm. Alright, check. That would be... Barbarians get advantage on... No, that's Dex. Never mind.
I mean, I would say this is athletics if you're just making a strength check.
Yeah, I'll do athletics, I guess.
Yeah.
That's a 9, alright.
No, that's not enough to pick up Puppy.
But you are with her.
You are with her.
I think for their bonus action, they're just gonna... Oh, I do have an advantage? Okay.
Thank you, Staria.
Thank you, Staria.
Well...
And that's still not enough.
F in the chats, fellas.
I
think we're with their...
No, it's not.
I think at this point, TOC's... unless TOC has, like, more movement or a bonus action, TOC's round might be over.
Yeah. You're with her.
Well, let's see. They do have a second attack, but with their bonus action, just sort of position themselves in front of Juniper in her line of sight and just sort of quietly be there. Wait for her to wake up.
Okay.
Like they are not going up for air this round. They're staying right there.
By the way, the amount of
Guys,
people
you're
spent
now
on
in.
water.
Just so you know, you guys are now in 12 FPS roll zone. You're good.
Yeah. Okay. Just letting you know, by the way, rules for holding your breath underwater is you can hold your breath up to your Constitution modifier in minutes +1,
All right, so
and
that's
it's a minimum. It's a minimum of 1.
all right. So that's 3 minutes.
All right, that's
for
actually all right.
3 minutes for Juniper.
Which, if we're doing this at 6 seconds per round, means we have a bit of time.
Mm-hmm.
It is now. It is not Juniper's turn.
I mean, she got a nat 1 on her con, so we have even less time because of the shock.
Oh yeah.
That's 2 rounds. It's been so 12. What's 30 minus 12? What? Shit. I don't know how to count.
I know how much, and yeah, I know how much it's been.
Shit. What happened? Why did? Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna roll another d20 to see how far she sank, cause she's not doing anything else. All right. This is another 12 feet. Okay.
We can round that down to like 10 feet, so we can keep it mechanically within the 5-foot motion. It's fine.
23 feet below the surface.
So
Christ.
it is now Binkie's turn. By the way.
It is now Binkie's turn. Oh God. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 What are you gonna do, kiddo? What are you gonna do? Probably something stupid because you're 2. All right. 2-year-olds jumping in.
Nope. Victrola is not letting the 2-year-old jump in.
2-year-old will fight. 2-year-old will fight Victrola on this.
We already have 3 of the adults down there. We can't throw a child in there.
This child is a lot. She's a lot stronger than you give her credit for.
She's made of metal and wires, Babble.
She is. She's also 2, and she doesn't care. She doesn't yet have the capacity.
If you'd allow this, I'm going to say that Victrola spends the rest of her turn trying to keep Binkie out of there.
Go for it, please. This is a
As much as
2-year-old
I'd love
child
to
that
have
doesn't.
Binkie come down here, this is, yeah, we don't want to throw children into this mixture.
No. I know that this is terrible. It's just what Binkie would do. And I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Victrola's going to spend the rest of her turn, which means it's Victrola's turn. She's using her turn to keep Binkie out of there. It's Triny's turn.
Alright.
Alright, baby. Alright, child, please. For God's sake. Ankle.
Okay, that. Ah, fuck, that's another 12 seconds.
It's not every. Again, it's remember 6 seconds per round, not per turn.
Oh shit, you're right. Never mind.
Yeah, you're good. I have to beat 20 plus 3 to just see where you guys are. Triny, my beloved. Can I say that because TFC is now with you and you're different colors, Triny will have advantage?
This is really deep in the lake, and TOC's black feathered chicken. I don't think I can, because this is deep water.
What if Triny moves down?
If Triny moves
Because Triny
down,
has so far.
if Triny moves down, yes, I will. I will let that happen because man,
Yeah. Triny's going to use 30 of his 60 movement because he still has a Expeditious Retreat casted. That's an 18.
it's an 18. Okay, you see them. You probably see Puppy before you see Chicken, but you see that Chicken is definitely in front of Puppy.
I am trying to immediately bolts in that direction.
Man.
I'm gonna say that uses up his remaining movement, but at least he's now there. And I mean, if he doesn't have any more movement, he can't drag the rest of you. But he's gonna just hold you both, and then
I mean, if he's holding on to Juniper and TOC, then that would mean that TOC would have advantage on the next one.
Yes. Which is good because TOC is your turn.
All right. I think that they are gonna try another strength check or another athletics.
That's a dirty 20. Heck yeah.
That's a dirty
So
20.
for the dirty 20, okay.
Dirty 20. I'm gonna say that works. That you're able to pull her up.
Yeah, TUC will sign to Triny so that they can work together, and sort of like coordinate swimming up with her towards the surface.
Can I add in one more thing to this?
Mm-hmm.
Because Triny and TOC are both both traversing Juniper, we managed to get all the way, and as soon as they surface, Triny holding onto Juniper and TOC, like you see two large butterfly wings just pop up, and you just it's out of there, and then immediately crashes the snow.
Man. Also, Petals, my beloved.
Petals, these are
hell yeah.
amazing. Petals, these are amazing. Thank
They
you
are.
so much.
Ah, man. I hope you don't mind if, like, would you like to put them in the Toon kind D&D fan art thing for the game after this?
Not even that. I might, if you don't mind, I might straight up grab these and use these.
Heck yeah. Man.
All right. But yes, I believe we're out of initiative now.
God. Okay, thank God.
TUC
Man.
is now freaking out. TUC is now actively freaking out.
Okay. God. Okay. What? I mean, I don't think Juniper's really doing anything. That was a 0 and a nat fucking 1.
I would think that Binkie heads over to Juniper, and maybe just having Binkie around might be able to help you.
The only thing that Binkie can do is smack.
Well, is Binkie gonna smack?
Binkie's gonna smack, because that's the only thing she knows how to do. She's gonna take out her rattle. And she's gonna start bonking. Alright, kiddo.
TOC, it's...
Let me see. She's gonna bonk. It's a 15 that beats her AC. Let's see.
I'm gonna guess it's just like it's a little bit of damage. It's nothing.
She gets a good bonk.
You get a good bonk in if you want to roll like to snap out of it, maybe.
Okay. Alright.
Please.
Okay.
Juniper.
Juniper, please. Juniper, please. It's 14. That's an 8. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, she's waking up.
Could TUC roll a very shaky medicine check?
Yeah.
Do it. In fact, I'm just gonna have Victrola do the exact same thing because Victrola's looking over Triny.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
that's an 8. They're freaking out. They were at home and now they're here. They're not entirely sure that this isn't a dream.
My God. We got
Triny
eight.
managed to keep it. Triny managed to keep it together. So I'm gonna say that he gets up, uh, despite Victrola's wishes, walks over, and just hugs Juniper.
Okay, so
Yeah, hug
now
pile.
now you're all touching her. That is red flag in her mind, but at the same time that is better than this. We have 3 people. I'm gonna give her advantage on this one. That's 12. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. uh brain please.
TUC could TUC make the pterodactyl screech that they both said would mean Juniper? Because they've been in this situation before.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I could make it again with advantage.
Hmm.
Do it.
Okay, wait. I forgot that means that I need to do a thing, not you. Okay. No! No, not
It's
that!
advantage.
Not
It's
that!
advantage.
Anything but
It's
that!
advantage. It's advantage. We can take the 12. We can take the 12.
Yeah, let's just take the 12. Let's just take the
Let's take
12.
the
Let's just.
12.
We don't see
It's
the -1 or the 8. We don't see those. Those don't exist. I don't
you
know
know
what you're
what?
talking about.
Vice versa. You can go the fuck off.
Fuck you, Dice Parser.
It's our characters. We do what we want now.
uh, man, y'all make deck saves, please.
Alright. Is this something that TUC could see coming?
Probably not. It is very sudden. And I don't think you would
Alright.
expect Juniper to start throwing hands.
That's a 19.
Yeah, that's a 19. Mm-hmm. Let me.
56.
She is fucking flailing her hands. So I'm gonna make whatever the fuck.
An unarmed strike is just your strength. It's a 1 plus your strength modifier.
Mm.
Unless if you're not a monk, or you don't have the unarmed fighting technique. So it's just 1, literally 1. So just add that plus your strength modifier.
Alright. I mean, she's got to roll to hit because she's doing it.
Okay.
Okay, that's an 18. TOC, I'm very sorry. You get a right
Can I say?
smack in the
Can I say
face.
with my 9? Can I say with my 19 that Triny takes the hit instead of TOC?
Absolutely not.
I am not letting you get hit by that. Triny's not letting you get hit by that.
I don't think there's enough of a gap between the 19 and the 18. You can. God, okay.
And TUC will swat your fucking hand away. Like, absolutely not.
Your hand gets hit, Triny, by as TOC is getting hit in the face.
Eesh.
I'm so sorry, TOC, and I'm so sorry, Triny. My gods.
You know what Triny does? Because I remember this from Flockdown. You just hear Triny say, "Juniper, please," and you begin to hear the sounds of the sea.
God.
As Triny is again playing like a beach, a tropical beach. This is like I get this is water. We just got out of water, but like just like seagulls and the bright sun, and it's the ocean.
She's just gonna turn to you because she shot up, so she is sitting upright, and she was just flailing before she shot up, right? But now she's just gonna look at you. She doesn't realize what exactly she's done yet. I'm so sorry. She's gonna look at you and just be like, "Turn that off, please. Turn that off."
My thought process was like it helped calm you down before. So sorry if it was bad. This is me, Jade, saying it out loud to you, Babble.
Oh no, you're good. It happens, and like that is very much so the kind of thought process that would be expected. Unfortunately, after being submerged in water, Juniper would not want to hear the ocean.
Yeah, I understand. That was my another thought process, but I was like, God damn it, Triny just got out of this. He probably wouldn't be thinking straight.
TUC is going to dig themselves out of the snowbank that they probably got swatted into and come over and give Triny like a gentle pat on the arm. And they're gonna just sit in front of Juniper and say, "No one's going to touch you. No one's going to hurt you. You're okay. You're with us. You're all right."
I'm going to have her roll a medicine check really quickly to see if she realizes that she hurt you. That's 16, she realizes. God, okay. It's 15. Alright. Big Puppy has big tears. Big Puppy has big tears. I don't know if this is the first time Puppy has cried. Is this the first time Big Puppy has cried? I can't remember.
This connection died for a second.
Oh, you're
Okay,
fine.
what happened?
Big Puppy has big
Okay,
tears.
say that again.
Big Puppy has big tears. I don't know if this is the first time that TOC has seen Juniper cry. I don't know if this is the first time Triny has seen Juniper cry. Is this the first time that she's cried on screen? I don't remember.
Probably.
Man.
I don't.
God. TOC is just going to like, they don't come closer, but they do reach out, just like, "It's okay. It's all right. You're with us. I'm okay."
Man,
They're making little comforting chicken noises.
God. Okay, roll me an insight.
Absolutely, I'll roll you an insight. Do I have advantage because they have been cohabitating for probably a couple months now?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you need it with that 24, but...
Yeah, we're sticking with the 24.
She wants so badly to hug you, TOC. But she also knows that she knows now that she bapped you pretty good. She feels bad.
TUC will sign, you can't scare me anymore. Not since the first day we met, because I know you.
God, okay.
And they're still holding their arms out.
Puppy, give hug. Puppy wraps you in hug. God, make me a strength saving throw, please.
Sure.
And I'm gonna make a strength check. Okay. She's hugging you a little hard.
That's fine.
She's not trying to hurt you, but
They're,
man,
you know. Yeah, it's they don't even make a sound. Like, it's, if they take damage from it, then they can deal with that on their own time.
I don't.
They're just gonna make some little comforting noises in her ear.
I I would like to say, um, not only has Triny backed off at this point during that bit, but I'm guessing Binkie has probably stayed nearby Juniper. Um, Victrola has not gotten any closer.
I think Binky is actually going to go over to Triny to make sure that Triny is okay.
Yeah, Triny's next on the fucking list.
Yeah. Triny has actually been up. Like he's walking. He I'm just gonna say he pulled a blanket out of his fucking hammer space, and I'm not gonna have a fucking fumble roll because this is important enough that I think he needs it, and he's wrapped it around himself. Um, and he's walking over towards Victrola, and I don't want to have a conversation with myself because this is weird.
That's valid.
uh, but you see, Victrola is hugging the fuck out of Triny.
Man.
Yeah, it's once Juniper lets go, TUC will like flap 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 fly over to Triny. Like they will dash if they need to.
I, I don't think Juniper is going to let go of TOC, but she will eventually shakily get up and start walking over to the two of them.
Mm.
Victrola is crying, I will say.
Oh, baby.
That should be obvious, but it's good to state it. So is Triny. Um, it's a good thing he can express emotions now. It's a real good thing. Um, and
God, everyone is crying.
yeah, everyone is crying. I think he sees you stepping over and just says, "So what now?"
I don't know. I don't know. Uh,
Are you okay?
mm-hmm. And she's
THC, who rolled a 16 on their deception, is going to very firmly say, now we go home and we warm up and then we figure it out. Because oh my god, you two are so stressful. What were you doing out here?
A
Like they
hockey
are
game?
I still don't know what that is.
Uh, Triny plays a hockey game on his screen. It's a
That
sport.
tells me nothing and also it doesn't matter. Right now we need to make sure you guys are going to be okay.
Yeah, I mean they're right. I think this I think this calls for a scene change.
yeah.
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 Yeah. Man.
Might I say so? We move away from. Actually, I don't know how comfortable Juniper would be in have being in another person's apartment. So we could say it's your apartment if that would be more comfortable for Juniper.
Honestly, God,
Yeah.
yeah, it would. I feel so bad. I
No,
feel
this is
so.
fine. This is so valid. I This is my fault. I'm the one who had Victrola cast Shatter. Like I'm
Okay,
so
but I
sorry.
regret
This is how this
absolutely
went.
nothing when it comes to that, though.
I am so happy that not only did Victrola cast it by accident, meaning she had no idea what she did. Um, this is gonna move some things along. Anyways, back to Juniper's apartment.
God.
I
Um.
think most of us had blankets on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
TOC will do most of like the grunt work. Like they're making the tea, they're fetching the blankets, they're like keeping people from getting up from the sofa because, oh my god, what are you doing? Just rest and warm up.
Victrola is helping you. She's
Victrola is
fine.
also
No,
Victrola
she
also
was.
has a blanket.
Yeah, that's fine, but she's still helping you carry stuff. She was fine during most of that. She had an experience as a dramatic event, but she wants to help. She does not want to just be sitting down.
Binkie is also
I think
helping because
actually,
they're a 2-year-old. They do not understand.
I think at some point when they're all in the kitchen and Triny and Juniper in the living room, like they just sort of like pull pull Victrola and Binky in for a hug and just make sure that they're gonna be okay.
I'm fine, and I need to roll for Victrola.
I swear to fuck if that's a deception.
I'm rolling insight.
Binkie's also
1
rolling
second.
insight.
A 3 to that, so that's a 17. Oh my fucking god.
Meets it, beats it, motherfucker. Tell me your secrets.
I mean, I guess Binky knows Victrola is lying. Oh my fucking god.
They both know
Listen,
Victrola's lying.
listen, this is what TOC is like built for. They were built to be the family to a very smart little girl.
One moment. I have one more trick up my sleeve.
Jade.
Triny is in the only one who has a badge booster. Victrola
Jade.
has one too.
Jade.
Fine. I rolled lower. Yeah. I had to make sure, you know.
Jade.
Yeah, what's up?
Jade. I have regret
Look,
nothing of what is going to come in the second part. If we ever get to it.
No, we'll get to it. It definitely has been almost 2 hours.
Are you, Jade, are you sure?
I'm not sleepy.
I mean,
I am good.
It is 15 minutes until 4 a.m.
I am fine. I'm legitimately fine. I don't have work tomorrow. I'm good. Anyways,
alright.
yeah, Victrola's lying. That's
Yep.
fucking easy to tell, but like she is holding a straight face, like best poker face a child has ever given you.
Second best.
Second
TOC
best.
will.
You're right.
Alright, Victrola is getting a big hug from Binkie.
Yeah, they essentially get just tucked underneath one of TOC's wings. Like it and they can actually because like that is close proximity, they can definitely tell that TOC is still shaking a little bit. And TOC will just sign it is more productive to not be okay than to push things aside. If you don't want to show your brother, then that's okay, and I'll respect that. But you need to take time.
Cool. She's immediately crying into your feathers.
Oh, baby.
She gets as much time as she needs.
Yeah. She's being very quiet about it. She does not want Triny to hear. She already cried in front of Triny already. Anyways, back in the living room, it's Triny and Juniper.
I don't think Juniper can really talk at the moment. Or more so, it's like she doesn't feel like it.
That's fine. Triny doesn't have many words.
Although I'm sure he probably has questions.
No, not even questions. Because, again, Triny might be curious, but he doesn't pry. He will say this. I know it probably doesn't matter now, but like he's hesitating before he just says, "You win." And he just sinks into the couch.
It takes Juniper a moment. But she slowly looks at you, Triny, and she gives you the most gentle nuzzle. And then she's just gonna flop for a little bit. She's gonna flop on you for a little bit. Pressure hug.
Pressure good. Triny leads into it.
You have giant puppy grandma on you.
There's been a lot of crying today.
There really has. In the past 24 hours for them, there's been a lot of that.
Yeah.
Man!
Triny. Yeah. Triny is man, it's a good thing we had a nice little ice cream break in the middle, huh? Anyways. Triny leans into it and just on his screen on low vol like on mute settings, you see the events of the ice playing again. Just those like few seconds just playing back and back and back and back. And he is just crying.
He's just what?
He's crying.
Man.
He's keeping those events out of sight of anybody else. He's making sure that nobody else can see them. But yeah, he's just going through those events.
God,
Jesus.
I can't believe you do this to me. I regret absolutely nothing of what I'm gonna do.
Oh yeah.
I regret fucking nothing.
I think it unless we have anything else to do, I think it does. We can spend another night at Juniper's house.
Another night at Juniper's place. Alright. Juniper's gonna keep her word. She's gonna cover God, okay. I want to say that she's going to cover all of the rent, but she's also aware of, like, if the shatter hadn't happened, she would have just sneakily covered all of it. But I think she's because she doesn't want to stress Triny out any more than he already is. She's not going to cover all of it.
I'll let you actually I'll let you so you can have some peace of mind. Not Babble, not Juniper. You Babble. In the FPS between Trine and Moria, Moria left a little bit of money, and I'm going to say that is enough to cover the rest of it. Trine does not have to pay for and like basically didn't pay rent this month, but he is fine.
All right. That means he's got more spending money for himself and Victrola to get themselves something nice. Because for God's sakes, they deserve it.
Oh yeah. Maybe what Victrola got was the outfit that she wore during Horse on Ice.
I can't believe you do this to me. I'm going to kick you in the shins.
Sometimes things just line up perfectly.
Man! But that also means that he gets 2 days off.
Yep. I think the following day, it is like Triny is no longer at Juniper's home. He is spending the entire day with Victrola. And if you two want to come and Binkie want to tag along, that works too.
I mean,
At some
Juniper's.
point, TOC is just going to gently pull Trini aside and basically do the best they can to give him the same opportunity that they gave Victrola, just to be like, okay, we're away from the panicking people. It's fine. It's now is when you process.
Oh man. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. That works. That works. He cries again.
Mm.
He
Yeah,
just.
TUC's feathers, which are not, by the way, tried out yet, are getting damp again, and they're okay with it.
Yeah. Triny just thinks it's from the lake. You need a blanket.
Man, just man.
Yeah.
Oh, see, we even said again. I keep dying.
You're good. Triny just said you need a blanket and a towel.
Mm. They just sort of they sort of do the sometimes chickens, when they're feeling especially cuddly, will sort of put their neck against yours. They do that, and it's a very practiced motion.
All right. Everybody's
It's still
cuddling on the
pretty damp.
couch. Everybody's cuddling on the couch. Uh,
Everyone just cuddling and crying on the couch.
yeah.
Hurt comfort time, cuddling and crying pile on the couch.
This is we we are okay.
Like
Like Trini says that out loud. Like looking at each of you individually before just saying.
I completely missed that. What was it?
Uh,
I'm
Trini
so
looks at
sorry.
no, you're good. Trini looks at every single person individually before it's just like sighing loudly, like just like letting out a breath that they maybe they didn't know they were holding, and just says, "We're okay."
Mm,
And
yes, good.
I think this serves as the last scene change. And Babel, you need to take over from here.
He
I would think
who.
this is after. I would think this is after the day of maybe a couple of days after, like after the
Honestly,
day. Yeah.
honestly, I would say this is probably a week or so after, because there's an FPS with Juniper and Detective Goldie that happened uh, a couple days after this one, or the first
Ah.
half of this one. And so
Ooh.
this would happen. This second half would happen after that. So it's probably getting pretty close to Halloween, but not quite. It's like middle of October, and she's
Yeah.
been sitting on this for a while. And I think at some point she's going to, instead of calling because she's nervous about using her voice for it, she's going to send, like, there's something that you can send when you want a detective's attention. I don't remember what it's called, but it's not a letter.
I have, and I am not aware of this, but I guess Trini would have it, or would have one. Trini would have just left you his business card.
Oh, God, I don't remember what it was called. I watch a lot of detective shows and I don't fucking know what it's called.
Whatever it is, it
Whatever the
gets
fuck it
Triny's
is.
attention.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, and it's explaining that. Uh. She wants you to meet her at Saltpier Port, but not at Saltpier Port directly. She's talking about closer to the ocean on the far ass left. A good 10 miles out. Near the shore.
Is this drivable by car?
It is all the way across Gisnep, to be entirely honest.
This is fine.
I would highly recommend
Triny
a
can drive
car.
Triny has a car. He can drive it. He's gonna
Does
have to get up.
TOC know about this like multi-day journey?
I
Triny would have told
unfortunately.
you that. Triny would have probably told you like, no, I'm on duty. This is for a job, and that's about as much as you get.
And Juniper would have left really early
Huh.
in the morning, before TOC even got up. She would
I'm
have
gonna
left a
roll
note.
insight just because both of their like two of their folks are leaving at the very same time.
Well, Juniper's leaving, I'm assuming, before Triny.
Yeah,
And since this takes
and
place a week later, like after the first half of this, I'm guessing that they're probably not in the same house anymore.
no,
Okay,
this
you
would be
are
seem
free.
normal to them too, because Triny does leave for work sometimes. Like he goes outside of town,
And there are
specifically
certain days.
like their missions.
There are certain days out of the year that Juniper seems to just go out of town. It's usually only for like 36 hours at most, but still. She does this sometimes. But at the same time,
Very well.
you can roll an insight on the letter she leaves you.
All right. Do I have advantage because it's Juniper?
Yes, you do.
24.
It's 24. Man. Her handwriting is shaky. Usually, like, you know Juniper's handwriting. It's kind of like chicken scratch, but a little bit more organized. This
Yeah, she's
just
like it's.
this looks like panic scrawling almost. And you would
I
probably
mean,
recognize.
I'm sure I don't have to say out loud that they fucking hate that.
um, but you also recognize
But
the
there's
name Saltpier
absolutely, once
Port.
again,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I mean, honestly, I don't. No, they'd probably follow, but like several days behind so it doesn't fuck up the scene that's about to happen.
All right, man. Man.
So
All right.
Listen, they're worried.
You're
Y'all are
valid.
very worrisome.
I mean, if you want to have a reason to stay here, Triny would ask like, I don't want to ask Miss Honeybottom to babysit every single day. Would you mind babysitting for a couple of days?
Man,
It isn't even because this is how I
they are
lined up. It's because
extremely
it's
worried, but
Triny.
also they can't let. No, say again.
I'm just saying, like, this isn't even because not that I don't want you there as much as it's just like Triny would ask you because they trust you.
Alright, they will fold up that note and tuck it into their hammer space, and they will go and make sure the Victrola is okay until such time as Trini comes home.
Maybe
And they
that.
will stress the fuck out the entire time.
Maybe that'll be another
Hopefully not where
FPS.
Victrola sees.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that
Uh,
Binkie is
with
probably with TOC and Victrola.
yeah.
No, yeah, that's TUC is basically is like this is a 2-year-old. They need 2-year-old handling. Like they have theories about Binkie. Like I have theories, but also TOC has theories.
Hoo hoo. But yeah,
If you know, you know.
uh, Babble,
Jesus.
uh, Juniper would eventually see a car, and it's I don't know. Imagine like a fucking tuning car. Like that's what Triny drives. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. It's the middling of the road. And Triny is wearing a brand new detective coat. I guess I'll have to give him a fucking detective coat now.
I'm gonna have Juniper roll a stealth, and I'm gonna give her advantage with this.
Go ahead.
Because she is trying real hard not to be seen. Dear God, that's a fucking 3. Oh, alright.
That doesn't even. I'm sorry. That doesn't even beat my passive perception.
I mean, she's not trying to hide from you.
Yeah.
But she does not look like herself at the moment. And you hardly recognize her, but you're assuming that it's her, probably.
So
What the
if you don't
fuck
mind
kind
me
of dog is
asking,
this?
yeah, if you don't mind me asking, Babel, what's the scenery? Are we at a are we at a lake? Are we at a beach? Um,
Uh, we are at the edge of a forest that is looking out over a beach. Or more so like it's a there's a little bit of a clearing before there's just kind of like a cliff and then a beach underneath that cliff that leads to the ocean. But behind
okay, I
Juniper,
get you.
because she is facing that rocky cliff, behind Juniper there is the edge of a forest.
I guess Chinese just kind of walk up and say, Jennifer.
Mm-hmm. Hold on,
Uh,
let me just do a thing. Um. Uh. Okay. Let me think. Let me think. I can't do that. That doesn't work on this. Damn it.
I'm trying to think if this is Juniper saying all of this, or if this is you, Babel, saying all of this.
It's her saying all of this. She's thinking
Okay,
through her
interesting.
spells. And I'm gonna have her roll a survival. Because she's going to set up something. She doesn't have Binkie with her, so she doesn't have any way to keep an alarm. So she brought some things with her to help with that. That's a negative fucking 1. Okay, I'm gonna give her advantage because she's probably done this before. Surely she's done this before. That's a 9. Alright. Well, she's fiddling with the fucking bell, and it's making a lot of noise, and it's freaking her out.
Uh, oh God. Trini knows not to like. Trini has learned not to touch Juniper without asking permission first. So he's more like he's starting to reach out, like to. Do you want some help?
Please, please, I don't want. I only want you to see. I don't want anyone else following or seeing. And she is
Okay.
also not bright orange, by the way. It honestly, she looks like an entirely different dog.
Okay. Um, I will also roll survival. It's the plus 20. The 7. Did we just say that with our 7 and our 9, we can combine our powers?
Yeah, I'm gonna allow it.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. So you got uh the basic kind of rundown, right? Why why I asked you to come here?
You want to tell me something?
I mean, yes and no. I wanted to more so have to show you. I don't know how. I don't have the words. Um. Mm.
And can Triny roll an insight check just to see like is whatever like she's obviously nervous about something, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Triny's just gonna say, look, I don't know what you want to show me today, but it's not gonna change.
I'm not.
I don't know what.
Go ahead.
Oh, I don't know what you want to show me, but nothing's gonna change. I the past, if anything, the past few weeks have taught me that you know a lot about you, and I want to make sure that you're okay.
I, mm, thank you. I um. I, I, just walk and talk, please. Keep moving. Keep moving. I don't want anyone who might be in the area to see or get suspicious. And she's like, think about your classic Toonie kind of disguise with like a big jacket that is a little bit too big and like a really floppy hat and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, that's basically what Juniper is wearing.
And do you have sunglasses?
Oh yeah, no, she's got her shades of don't give a fuck.
Ah, okay, cool. Yeah. All Triny's wearing is a detective scope, but uh, he'll begin walking alongside her.
Okay.
Um,
Um.
and he will actually if she's willing he will like output an arm to wrap around hers to possibly help.
Um. Oddly enough, she takes it, and she's gripping not too hard, but she's gripping harder than you would have expected her to, with how gentle she has displayed being prior to this.
Yeah.
And she is absolutely shaking. God, you'd swear
this
that if she were shaking anymore, she would fall to her knees.
this is the kind of moment where I wish I had calm emotions.
Okay, uh, so to further explain, and she's looking around as if she's expecting somebody to notice them at any given point. Um, it, I'm sure you do remember. I don't know how to start this conversation. It's been 8 years since I've had to have this conversation. Do you know why I talk with Detective Goldie a lot?
I, okay, I have to ask you, Babble, because I know that Trini is aware of Detective Goldie,
Mm-hmm.
um, but I don't think Juniper or like Trini have had like an actual conversation on uh why Juniper or Detective Goldie like know each other in that
No.
sense. So
No, probably
Trini
not.
wouldn't really okay, so Trini wouldn't have much information right now.
Mm. So valid. And I
Yeah.
think she's
So
gonna realize
like
that and then be
this
shake her head like, oh, never mind. That dumb question. Uh, the lake, and you feel a shiver run down her Like, you feel her shiver more intensely for a moment as she remembers that.
I think when she mentions lake, Triny, like, she can also feel Triny just shiver a little bit.
I not that exact thing has happened before, but something similar. And she's looking around again. I'm gonna have her make a perception check. Which is fun because her perception isn't great. And if you want to make a perception check, you are free to as well.
Triny isn't expecting anybody, but he is going to make a perception check just in case. I think that's not that 20, so.
That's a dirty 20.
Yes.
I mean, you see some animals trotting around, but like no people at the moment.
Yeah, he's going to make her aware of that. There's no one around. Just the two of us.
Okay. Well, uh, uh, the, uh, the thing with a different lake. The lake, I'm taking you to a lake just so you know where we're going and you don't get surprised. This is the lake. This is the lake for me. I haven't been back here in 8 years. Um, uh, it's, I can't explain. So much happened.
Hey. Okay. Take your time.
And I think she's just. I think at this point she's gonna. Man, okay. Con save disadvantage. Because she's stressed. Stress puppy, that's an 11. She's just silently holding on to Triny as she shivers and shakes because she's scared, and it gets worse as they get closer to where she is leading them.
Triny is not only listening, but making sure to hold you up.
Alright, make me another perception check, please.
Oh, you fucking actually pulled somebody else out of here. That's a natural 20, motherfucker.
Alright. You hear it before you see it, but you hear the sound of rushing water. Sounds a lot like a waterfall, and is that singing? It can't be. Why does the... No, it's just water. Why does the water sound like it's singing? And then if you keep walking towards it...
Yeah. Triny continues to walk up, just like, I am in the middle of, like, man, I don't know if Triny would be talking right now. Triny's making sure Juniper is okay, while also making sure to keep a non-existent ear out.
You get there, and God, it is the prettiest lake. It's huge. It's a huge ass lake in the middle of this forest. With the lake has little black rocks, kind of like the beach did. Because the beach didn't have your standard sand and salt pier or around it on this side of Giznep. It had little black rocks. Well, it's the same for what should be the sand at this lake. And you see throughout the entirety of the lake, even with the waterfall being what seems so far away, it's honestly a good 120 feet away. But it's a big ass waterfall. This is a big ass lake. Hidden away in this forest. Yeah, the water is moving throughout all of it. And there's bubbles coming out whenever the water bumps up. And you can definitely hear it now. They're absolutely there's absolutely singing. You don't know how you don't understand the words. It's in a different language, a language that you don't know or understand. But the water itself seems to be singing. If you want to make me a stealth check, please do so. I would highly recommend it. And that means I have to make Juniper a stealth check.
Triny is... Oh. I mean...
Okay.
That tracks.
That do track, though. That do track, though. Man. Oh, God. Okay, so she trips. And she lets out a screech.
I think Triny grabs her at the very least before she fully falls. Because they are arm to arm.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry. Oh, no. Okay.
Fine.
And she is shivering like shaking Chihuahua puppy. But if you look out at the water has gone dead still. The only sound now there is no longer singing. The only sound is the running water from the waterfall.
It's okay. It's all right. Where are we?
We're at the lake. The lake that had happened. The lake that I stayed at for 20 something years. Almost 20 years. I can't remember how long. Before I met Detective Goldie. And she sits down. She's getting down to her knees on the rocks, but not close enough. Like on the edge of the rocks, but entirely on them still. It's not close to the water. And make me a perception check again.
Let's try It's an 11.
I know you don't notice anything when she does it.
I mean, Triny sits next to her.
On the rocks?
On the rocks.
Roll me another perception check with advantage.
It's a good thing it's for the advantage. 13.
13. I'm gonna say that's enough. You feel the rocks move underneath you for a moment, and they move towards the water. But more so in the sense of like something is sensing you.
Are we safe?
We should be. I hope so.
Okay.
Didn't see her. But I. Would you want to make me another perception check?
That's a natural one. Now, my friend.
Make it with advantage. It's difficult as fuck not to see this coming out of the water.
15.
15. Alright. I will say it's probably difficult at first to see it, but suddenly the water at the very edge forms hands, and those hands splat after they rise up onto the rocks, grip the rocks, and pull themselves up. And before you, you see. I don't have an image of a water spirit from A Hat in Time, unfortunately. But it's basically from the waist up of that. You, again. Long time. No see. Well? And it is. I don't know if you can tell this because they don't have eyes, but they are looking at Juniper. And Juniper nods. I'm okay. You don't. She isn't here, right? And I am going to have it make a thing. God, that's just straight d20, but I'm gonna give it. Alright, that's a 14. You can feel it. You see its ears twitch back. It seems to be doing something. And the edges of the water seem to move all around the lake. And the lake is moving similar to what it was before you got spotted. But then it stops again. And it says, no, she is not here. Not that we see. Would you like to make a history check? Do you think Triny would know anything about water spirits?
Oh man, like this is wild. One moment, I'm catching myself up. Ooh, okay. So Triny does not have. If he had fucking I don't know if this is religion or arcana, but if he had like being into either of those, I would have maybe try to argue that. But I don't think he would have.
I mean, it is really niche kind of
Yeah, no.
lore given their nature.
Triny has no idea what's happening. I will say that Triny's looking at Juniper and like back at the water spirit and like back at Juniper. Uh, does Juniper seem okay? Like, is Juniper more relaxed or on like more
she
on
is she is relaxing. she's not completely relaxed, but she is relaxing. Given the situation, it makes sense.
Okay, so that means that Triny can now like not let his guard down, but it's more like, okay, we're good. We're in a good situation. This isn't. We aren't gonna be attacked by this person. That's what Triny was trying to figure out. And then Triny will just say, "Hi."
You, I've not met. Not yet. Who? Who are you? Friend?
Uh, Triny looks at Juniper and just says, "Yes, yes."
Alright. I'm gonna have them roll an insight. Okay, that's an 8. Alright. Okay, cool.
Um,
Do
I don't know
not.
if this works like Fey rules, but Triny is gonna give his name. Just say like, I'm Triny."
You are made of metal.
And mostly my head.
Is he friend? And this water spirit just looks at Juniper. And Juniper nods like, yeah, no, he's my friend. I I brought him here to explain. 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 Ah, explain. Oh. You will not like explaining. Juniper just looks at you, Triny, and man, she looks scared but concerned. Triny, how much do you trust me?
Oh God, this is a hell of a question. So I think Training has probably come to like within the week of like uh of like you leaving for this and going to like the events that happened during the lake. I'd like to think that trying to at least visited you once or twice to just be normal, to just have a normal interaction with you. Because so far most of them haven't been normal, and I mean that's completely fair. Um,
You,
uh,
honestly,
like
you probably would have seen by now the kind of bombastic, hyperactive energy this puppy can display on a normal
oh yeah,
day.
Tiny, Tiny, like on his screen, like a bunch of different scenes of like just he's going over you basically in his brain. It's the best way to put it. And the scene at the lake, like repeats, like when he fucking flies out of there, holding the both of you and crashing into the snow. Uh, the scene like arriving during like being pulled inside the apartment during Flockdown. All of those are just playing back on his screen, and he reaches out a hand and says, "I do. Yeah, I trust you."
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I need a minute. You said I do, and I'm just.
What did I say? Ah, god damn it.
If you know, you know.
I
They're
trust you.
both.
I trust you. Is that better? Man, what an emotionally impactful scene we just had. To be fair, we
Jade,
needed this.
Jade, Jade, I love you so much. I love
Yeah.
you so much.
I don't think I love what I say before I say it.
I love you so much.
Love you too.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Okay.
thank you for everybody who's staying up, by the way. Like, we know it's super late for some of you.
God, I can't believe you guys are doing this.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, hey, I'm just shitting here showed up.
Hmm? What
Hi,
happened?
Kraken! He can't hear me, but that's fine. I just wanted to say the nickname. I'm sorry. I'm in goof brain. I'm so sorry.
You're so good. We have been going for a while.
Oh god. Okay. Okay. Back into character again. um. Fun. Uh.
Yeah.
I think
Riley
next
says,
thing.
yeah,
Go ahead.
I trust you.
Okay. Then the next thing she asks, do you want to know what happened and why I know Detective Goldie?
Riley thinks for a moment, and I think he says, I don't think I can answer that question. I think you have to be the one who answers. Do you want me to know? You good, Babble?
Sorry, I just had the message cracking real quick. uh, I I don't think I I I don't think this is something that I can answer. I'm okay with you knowing, if only because I know that you're also a detective, and I hope that means Detective Goldie won't that we would still be able to talk after you know.
Riley will tell you, if you don't want me to say anything to anybody else about this, I will take it to my grave.
There's already a couple of things that I'm taking to my grave. And she looks down past the water spirit very knowingly. And the water spirit, its ears just seem to disappear with how flattened it's gotten. You get the feeling that it knows.
You trust me, and if you want to, then sure, you can tell me.
I don't have the words. That's why I brought you here.
Show me.
I can't. I don't have the same abilities as they do.
Oh wait, at the water spirits are telling the story.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. I thought you were gonna be the one. This okay. This is trying to close a little. All right. This. Sorry, I misinterpreted things. Triny turns to the water spirit and just says, "Yes."
The water spirit looks at you, studying you for a bit, and then it moves further into the water, going back, like it's backing up. And it is just holding its hand watery paws out as if trying to coax you in. And out of the corner of your vision, you can see Juniper kind of like do the guilty puppy because she knew this is how they do so. And that's why she was asking if you trusted them.
And you want to know what currently is playing on Triny's screen?
I do, yeah.
The events of swimming lessons, where we learn that Triny can only just barely know how to swim and hates the water, which I am just remembering.
Uh,
Why did the three of us write like thematic parallels and like shit into our backstories by accident?
I don't think we
Anyways,
meant to, but that's the fun of it.
no, yeah, we didn't mean to, but this is happening now.
So it makes it fun.
Yeah, no, that is something that makes it fun. Triny gets up and taking a few breaths, you see the fist clench, fist unclench, fist clench, fist unclench. I wish I had my swimming gear, and then follows the water spirit.
Right.
Now I have to ask, does the water parse? Like, does the water like make way for Triny? Like, the Triny isn't getting wet, or is Triny walking into the lake?
Yeah, Triny is just completely walking into the lake.
Okay, Triny's gonna take off his new detective coat because he's not gonna get that dirty at least. And he's walking forward.
It goes further back. It keeps drawing you deeper and deeper.
Deep breath. The head down.
And if you want to fight it, you are free to make a dex save. Otherwise, you have many, many unknown watery hands grabbing at you.
Oh, this is super uncomfortable. This is super uncomfortable, Shiny. Oh god, he's drowned. One moment. I need to follow up with some safe.
That's valid. I don't know if this would.
That's a natural one.
Yeah. Okay.
He
All right.
is flailing. But
All
I also
right.
think that means that he has disadvantage. So if these things are dragging him down, they are doing so immediately.
All right. One of the water spirit that was drawing you in, you can sense the similarity in the aura. Hugs you from behind, but makes it a point to cover your eyes. Or as much of your screen as possible. And, make me a constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
No, am I gonna fucking drown?
No.
I mean, I know I'm not, but 16.
Alright.
Or disadvantage 15.
Mm. I want to. Unfortunately, meets it, beats it, but at the same time, I want this to happen.
I can just say Triny fails.
Alright.
Yeah.
If Triny fails, then you're immediately launched into what seems like a memory. A lot of it is through a watery lens of what looks like a younger Juniper. But that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't look like Juniper. Juniper's fur is blue, and she just recently dyed it orange. And yet, you didn't see what color fur she had dyed herself for this, but it's not orange either. No, what you see before you, it has to be Juniper. No one else matches that energy. And she's wearing an old-timey swimsuit that covers a lot of her. It's purple, and it's got flowers all over it. Now, it doesn't look exactly like those are just her daily overalls. But it is, like, the patterns and stuff match, and so do the colors. And her fur is a light-ish auburn with black tips. You see her running around, splashing around in the water. And she seems to be waiting for somebody as well while she's doing this, playing with the fish. And, she's having a grand old time. But in the distance, you see a figure with bright teal eyes. And it smiles. And you can hear it. It's weird and it's warbly because you're clearly looking through water. June, darling! It has been such a long time since you and I have had the chance to have a nice chat together. How lovely to see you! Look at you having fun. Oh, hi! It's been a long time. I have some news, but I'm gonna save that until after the picnic. Hi! Ooh, come on. The water's, it's nice and it's cold, and, well, I mean, it's hot out, cause it's like, well, I mean, it's not that hot out, cause, it's almost October, but, like, it's still kind of summery, and so it's too hot for this. Come on, let's let's play with the fish. And she's just happy and giggly, and this person reveals herself, comes out of the shadows of the rest of the forest, and I need to go into something really quickly, again, to grab what he sees. Where the heck is it? Let's see, there we go. He sees that particular ferret Toon in a red bathing suit. just slowly walking into the water. And Juniper, or no, she called Juniper June. June has her back turned to this lady. In the blink of an eye, this ferret lady, you don't know her name, June never said it, and, well, she didn't say it either, hops onto June's back. And at first you can see that June thinks that she's playing. Roll me an insight. That's a 6. That makes sense. That unfortunately makes a lot of sense. For the moment, you also think that she's playing, as this ferret lady keeps pushing Juniper, or no, June, deeper into the water. And it does get to a point, though, where even June is splashing around, unable to really get a hold of anything to keep herself upright, and you can hear her spluttering and splashing. Unfortunately, if Triny tried to do anything, nothing would happen. This is a memory. Hey, Marlyn! Help! Stop! I can't breathe! And Marlyn, now you know her name, just starts cackling. She doesn't stop. And she keeps dragging June deeper into the water. And keeps shoving her under. Until there comes a point where June stops. Mar holds her there for a moment before swimming back. And while you might not have been able to hear it because it was a lot of muffled noise, there is movement in the bushes. On the shore. And Marlyn turns, swims, and runs. Meanwhile, as soon as Marlyn is out of the water, you're moving. And there is a bunch of other water spirits moving. You can barely see their outline, but there's something in the center of all of them that is glowing in various different colors of blues. And they're all moving towards Juniper. Or, I'm sorry, I keep saying Juniper. June. Who isn't moving. And many of them take turns seemingly kissing her. But you can see that there is magic going on as they do this. And they are pulling her deeper under the water. And the deeper they go, the less that you can see. Until it is too dark to see anything but the glowing bits of every single water spirit. There's something inside of you that's telling you that those are their souls. Before eventually, one, you are back closer to the shore. And you see sirens. You don't know how long you were under there, but there are sirens, and you can hear Marlyn screaming and crying. And you can hear her accusing water spirits of killing June. There's a giant black Tibetan Mastiff dog with bright purple eyes listening to her scream and cry about this, and we all know that this is a lie. However, he does not. He doesn't see through it. You can see him pick up a tree, ripping it out of the ground, and throwing it into the lake, and you just barely dodge it. You go deeper until it's too dark to see. Once again, there's just nothing but the glow of every single soul that is moving consistently. And then all of a sudden, it gets brighter, and if you look back, June is being dragged to the surface with you again. And she's awake this time. She seems fine, if not terrified. And every once in a while, if she starts to turn too dark of a purple in the face, a water spirit will give her a kiss, and that seems to be solved. And it seems like when you reach the surface, you're hit with water falling onto your face, but you move behind that, and there is a cave. And Juniper, again, June, I'm sorry, is dragged in behind you. She's rested on as many soft things as all of the water spirits can find, be it moss or kelp or seaweed or whatever, or tree bushes that they dragged through the water. It sucks that it's all wet, but it's what they can do. It's all they can offer. And she just lays there, curled up in a ball, for a long time, while every once in a while there is a rotation of water spirits coming and going, all checking on her. There's always at least one with her. And the water spirit that you seem to be in this moment never leaves her side. Not even once. And the next thing that you know, Triny, is hearing a voice. Marlyn blamed us, but we were not the culprit. There were 2 victims that day. And the town burned. whatever happened after this, it wasn't our fault. However, if that is to keep her safe for now, until someone can help, we will take the blame. We cannot be free, and nor can she, until that ferret is brought to justice. And all of a sudden, Triny, you are ashore. Beside Juniper, and Juniper is pretty much in your face, just giving you puppy kisses because she was worried about you.
I'm gonna kill a ferret. That is the first thing Triny says.
I'm sorry.
You see, no, you're good. Out of the VHS slot, like water begins spouting out as he counts more.
Oh God. Okay. And she turns you over on your side so that it's easier for you to get it out. I'm so sorry. That's what I was trying to warn you about. They. God. I know it's weird.
Okay, I'm fine. And
It's
he
now
hurts you.
nighttime, by the way. It
Yeah.
was early morning. It is now nighttime.
And that's not surprising to me. Triny hugs the hell out of Juniper.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you were okay with. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. And like, if you want to know what Triny's apologizing for, he's just the fact that you even had to go through that. It's like that kind of reactionary thing.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
And Babble, I need to know this because this is very important.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to remind you that Triny has the ability to make VHSs of any memory that he has.
You can make a VHS of this.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
You can make a VHS of this.
It is. There's so much. There's literally so much. Like, it's not even me, like, who's like overwhelmed. It's Triny is overwhelmed.
I can't imagine why.
Yeah, no, I can't imagine why. And Triny had to go through even more shit because he had to go to fucking water to get through this.
Yeah, that's what Juniper was honestly afraid of. Like, she knew that was how they had to do it. Unfortunately, that's why she asked, "Do you trust me?" Because she knew that they weren't going to kill him. Because she knows how they cast water breathing, and that's what they were doing the entire time.
It takes a while before like at some point Triny has stopped hugging you and like it's just not even laying on the floor, he's just sitting and looking at the lake. And like I'm guessing he's soaking wet.
Yeah, no, he is absolutely
Yeah.
drenched.
Doesn't matter that it's nighttime. Doesn't matter that he's shaking because it's fucking cold. Um, how do we bring her to justice? Is that what Miss Goldie is working on?
Yeah. Up until, well, I mean, she doesn't have any consistent proof that she did it yet.
Well, and Triny plays back the memory. This is a start. Like not the moment of you drowning, but just like the moment of like being pulled down and like that transition, all of those things. By the way, Babble, fucking amazing fucking job. I want to applaud you. That was wonderful. Um, like I was the end of my seat. I know we should probably say that until after, but like I need to applaud you now. But like, and I have the whole thing recorded. I can we can go over the footage, find any clues, anything of the sort. Hell, the footage itself could serve as clues. I need to talk to Miss Goldie.
You know what? No, I'm not gonna roll on. This is an automatic fail. She's she's crying again. Cause she knew that you could do that. She didn't think about that when when she brought him here. And that is very clear on her face. Like she had honestly not registered the fact that he could do this. She was just trusting him with this information.
Up you.
You don't have to. I don't. Mar Mar is it. Mar is terrifying. She's
Monster.
Mar is strong.
Yeah, well, I have a fucking gun.
I don't know how. Triny Mar has spells that can mess with people's memories.
Yeah, well, I have a backup.
Forgive me if this sounds like a dumb question, but why why do you want to help me?
Trying to like breathes in deeply, and you can see he is holding back. Like usually, whenever he's remembering stuff, he it plays on his screen because that's just how he remembers things. It makes it very easy to put in point, but he's holding back memories, and because I lost someone, I lost a pair of people that were very, very dear to me. And I never even got the chance to find out what happened to them. I I can bring people to justice. If I can help anyone, that's why I took this job. I care about you too much to not help you. And there's only one thing that flashes on the screen, and it is that picture. Not only, actually, there are two things that flash on that screen. The first is just Victrola, because he's just thinking of her. And the second is the same family photo from earlier.
No, I
At
don't.
least I can.
Is it
Oh,
is it him, his parents, and Victrola?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. The least I can do is at least make the VHS of this memory. I can give that to Miss Goldie.
Does that mean that you lose that memory?
No, they're backups.
Hmm.
You should see how many I have back at home.
I. And that was me laughing as Juniper.
Yeah.
She doesn't know how to respond. She is looking up at the sky, and much like in that memory, you don't see any stars. Huh.
I think
There aren't any stars in the sky tonight.
yeah. I think Triny's gonna lay down on the rocky beach, on the lucky shore of this lake, and just look up at the stars.
You were under there for a while. It'll be morning soon.
I think I can take a couple of minutes to appreciate this. Do you want to write back?
Please, if you don't mind.
No, I don't. I parked my car about 10 minutes away from the beach.
I. You don't mind if I hide in the back, do you?
No, I don't.
I
I
don't
have a
know.
blanket if you want to cover yourself under that.
As soon as we get out of Salt Pier, I'll give it back to you because it's cold. And
I have a jacket. And you see he pulls up the jacket that he bought with money.
you just got that though. It doesn't need to get all wet.
Dry cleaners exist for a reason.
Shiny. One
Thanks for
thing,
trusting me with this.
thank you for trusting me and showing you. The only thing I ask is that you don't show TOC. Because until she's brought to justice, I can't tell them anything. I don't want to lose them. Detective Goldie is... She's the detective that I went to go under witness protection. So she's the one that manages all of my paperwork while I'm under witness protection.
Not a soul. Not even TOC. Not even my sister.
I hope it makes sense now why I brought you here.
No, it does.
I didn't.
This
I don't.
This was a lot more than I think you could have explained.
Yeah. But you're also a detective, and I knew this. I just. I didn't. I don't think that I would be forbidden, or we would be forbidden from seeing each other again if you knew.
Wait, does Miss Goldie know about this? Is that a thing?
Hmm?
Does Miss Goldie know about this?
About the fact that Juniper basically took Triny to the lake? No. No, she does not. Not yet.
Okay, so this is the kind of thing where you ask for forgiveness instead of permission.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm sure with the VHS tape, that'll be a very, very convincing apology.
She didn't listen, she thought this through up until that point. Alright?
Yep.
That's where the 7 in wisdom comes from. She thought this through to an extent. And that is the extent.
Yep. This is fine. I guess me and Miss Goldie might have an FPS in the future.
It's alright. Everything
No,
is
it's all
fine.
good. I am loving this entire set of plot multi-weaving plot lines that we got going on.
I think a good way to end it would be Juniper just looking over at Triny once they're out of Salt Pier and saying, "Hey, Triny, if you ever need anything, you or Victrola, ever need anything at all, it doesn't matter what it is, let me know."
Trying. I'm guessing this is in the car.
Mm-hmm.
So Trying is looking at the road. Um, so you don't see his expression, uh, or the picture that flashes on his eyes, but for the audience, um, just for the audience, because Juniper does not see this. Um, and this is I'll give this. This is a little teaser. Um, you see a memory flash on Chinese screen of him basically moving the bulletin board that he keeps all of his stuff in front of his desk, and there is a small safe behind it. And China just says, "Of course." And I think that's a good way of ending it.
Thank you, everybody, so much for listening. See you all next time.
Yep.
Bye.
I stopped recording.